Okay, welcome to my channel. It feels so weird saying that. I've only been a consumer. Oh, let me turn off my space heater. I've only been a consumer of journaling content for the most part. I've never really posted anything, but I do absolutely love watching videos that people post of their journaling setups, what they're using, what works, what didn't work. So I decided to give it a shot myself and share a little bit about my plan for next year, as I've been using Hobonichis for a couple of years now, and I've been journaling in one way or another, on and off since childhood. So I should say also I'm a creative writing instructor, so writing is just a big part of my life. And so journaling feels like an extension of that interest of mine, of course. So today I figured I would break in my new sticky notes, which I am absolutely obsessed with, from Yoseka Stationery. I know I cut my full set down because I could not stand how they felt as they were growing out, and I just don't feel like getting a fill-in. So yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with my nails as they are. Sorry about that. But I'm obsessed with these sticky notes. They're somewhat sheer or semi-transparent, I guess. I'm going to use these to map out my intentions for the different sections of my Hobonichi cousin. And this is not my first time using the cousin, but I did take a break, so I didn't have one last year. But I've just been kind of getting back into it and found myself really wanting a reason to get this cover. I love the Yumi Kitagishi line, and it feels like time to return to the cousin. So here we go. I'm just going to be planning coming up with a tentative plan for how to use this planner. I should say, and yes, I know I have a problem, I am also using 2 weeks, a regular and a mega, and I have this one, the Sterling Ink Undated Common Planner as well, which I'm using more for work this year, I think, although I love it so much. Part of me feels like I definitely only needed one of these 2, but I have been pretty depressed for the past month or 2 since November 5th. So I had to buy a couple of things to self-medicate. That's in the grand scheme of things, I think it's not a bad way to kind of manage hard feelings, as long as you aren't bankrupting yourself. So anyways, here we are, and yeah, I'll go ahead and get started. So this is was part of the 2025 Hobonichi cover lineup. This is designed by Yumi Kitagishi. I think I'm remembering that name correctly. I love the designs inside. We've got some little bits poking out that I think are adorable. I don't think this is a sticker. Everybody calls it a sticker, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a little piece of paper, unless I'm like really bad at, unless I'm missing something. But it's adorable. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. I might find a way to put it on one of my other planners. I've already decorated this cover a little bit, as you can see. So a few of these are from this book, which I love. I highly recommend just spending, $12 or $15. I think that's what I spent on this, to get a book of eclectic stickers if you are getting started, because I've been journaling for a long time, but I've always had this sort of scarcity mindset with stickers, and it means that I end up saving them when I really, I'm 30 years old. I don't need to be saving stickers anymore. And so buying a big thick book, a big collection of stickers, really helps me have more of an abundance mindset, as goofy as that sounds, with stickers, because Otherwise I won't use them. So that's where that book is, where this one, and this one came from. And my sister gave me this one. I picked up a sticker sheet with this cute little pig from the local Asian food market here in town. And then I ordered this. I don't know if you can see this sticker. Take a breath, look around, there's magic everywhere. Ordered that from TikTok, I think. An artist was promoting their stickers, and I immediately bought it when I saw it. I love the swans too. Swans are like, as you can see, swans are a motif that I really, really love. So that's the cover so far. I am just gonna let this be a kind of messy sticker patchwork. I'm not really thinking about design so much as just trying to fill it up with ephemeral, you know, bits and bobs and stickers. So this I actually had pulled out to put on the cover. Oops, sorry. I had pulled this off to put on the cover and then changed my mind and then figured, okay, I'll just stick it in here. I ordered some of my Hobonichi accessories I got from Paper Plant Company. I don't think that's where I got this. I think that's where I got my weeks, maybe, because the colorway I wanted was sold out elsewhere. So that's where I got that. Little bit of washi tape. Love this little sticker from Yoseka. This came with the tabs that I ordered, which you'll see more of as we get further into it, because I've already set those up. Okay, so let's see. What do I have here? Haven't put anything here. I don't know what I'm going to do with these pages, but I do want to, my goal this year is to really use every single page of this planner, because in the past I've been kind of inconsistent, because I think that every single page that I use has to sort of make sense. And the truth is, I would rather just have some pages that are kind of covered with messy scribbles and used up than blank pages. So, or at least I'm going to try it out for the first time. Try that approach out. This is just a graphic I found on Pinterest of a quote from Julian of Norwich. And I printed this out on November 4th because I was feeling extremely anxious and took comfort in that. It says, "All shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well." And one of the things that I like to do for my journaling is to buy antique National Geographic books. I don't know why, but I just find these every time I go thrifting, or find something similar to this pretty often. So this is a book of canyons. I think it was probably like 50 cents at the thrift store. And I don't really feel bad about tearing up books if they are basically in a trash heap, if that's where I find them, which the thrift store that I was at, I mean, nobody else is going to buy this. So, okay, that sounds so condescending. But my point is, I like buying books like this to use for collage type things. So I created a flap here to kind of cover my mood board, because I really don't need the yearly at a glance for 2024 and 2026, which is what this page was. I don't love this. I actually hate what I have going on so far, but I just kind of made myself take a break and step away from it. I think that my issue is that I did not put down something on the bottom to kind of hold it all together. And so this is supposed to be my sort of vision board. I'm trying to decide if I want to just like peel these off and redo it, or just let it be messy. I think I might just let it be what it is and continue to add to it throughout the year, because it is at least covered. I don't have to look at it if I don't want to. And yeah, I like, you know, what I have, like this Let Love Increase is from that sticker book that I just showed you. I printed these out with my Polaroid mini printer, which honestly I don't love, but it's what I have and it gets the job done, so I've been using that. I really want to go see some Hilma af Klint art, some of her art in person this year, because I've been obsessed with her artwork for a couple of years now, and I'm going to be in Europe in 2025, so hopefully I'll get a chance to Europe and, you know, New York on the way to Europe. So hopefully I'll get a chance to actually see some of this in person. This is a Leonora Carrington sketch, which I just love. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just like really drawn to that image. And then, like I said, I'm planning on doing some traveling in 2025, so hoping to see the Cliffs of Moher. We'll see. Okay, so the first page, oh, I guess I should say, what am I doing with this one? I think I will probably use this Year at a Glance to track travel dates. I'm already tracking my cycle in my weeks, like on this page in the weeks. What else would I use this for? Travel dates. Probably just that, I guess. Okay, I can tell that I'm like struggling already with my scarcity mindset, because I'm like, oh, why did I just waste this beautiful sticky note just to write that when I have like plenty of cheap Post-its from my office? But it's fine. I'm supposed to enjoy it, right? Okay. Moving on. Actually, I should make sure this dries. All right. So, I feel really torn about this page because, sorry, my light is getting a little weird. I have direct sunlight shining through a window that has stickers on it, so there's some shadows here. But, originally I was thinking I would use this as an index, but if I'm using the daily pages really as like daily journal entries, I won't need to index those. I'm sure some of my daily pages will be, you know, collections or things that I might need to reference, but I don't know. I'm torn between using this as an index page or something else. So I would probably do, let's see. Not sure what I want to use the top for. Can't remember what I did last time. Maybe, I think I would use the bottom, this bottom section at least, for, no, because I know I'm tracking books read at the back of the book. Oh my gosh, I guess I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. But I'll definitely plan for now to use these as index pages because I don't think I need another space to habit track. So that's what I'm torn between right now. I guess I'm not really talking through my thought process like I should be. But, you know, you can either use the index, use this, this section of the book as an index. So, you know, if I have an entry on April 4th of, you know, movies I want to watch, I would write that here so that I could easily find that list or that collection. But you can also use these by tracking, you know, use these to habit track. So write, you know, walk or read or whatever habit it is that you're trying to keep up with. And then you just, you know, check off a box for each day that you do the thing that you're tracking. But because I'm using weeks, a couple of weeks, this one is for my money tracking, and this one is just for scheduling in general. Like, this is my everyday carry, keep it in my bag so that I know what I have coming up. I have plenty of room for habit tracking, so I don't think that I need to use these for that. So tentative plan, this is the index, not sure what I'm doing up here. Maybe like highlights. And then down here, I don't know, maybe like a word to describe the month. I'll just put reflection, because I think that this little box at the bottom might be a nice place to reflect on, like, and to summarize what I accomplished or what stood out about the month or how I'm feeling as the month comes to a close. So, and I have until, January 1st, obviously, to really decide. And even after I decide, I know I can change my mind. So monthlies, and we are getting really close to being able to actually use this, because I don't have to wait until January 1st to, obviously the monthlies start December 1st. So this is a challenge for me, because I tend to, even when I come up with different plans or intentions, I tend to want to just like kind of use these monthly pages like a calendar in a sort of typical calendar spread. So I find myself wanting to just write, what appointments I have, what's coming up here. But I really don't need that, because again, I'm using a Hobonichi Weeks Mega for scheduling. And I also have the Sterling Ink undated common planner, which I'm using, I think, more for work deadlines. So I'm gonna try to challenge myself to use this as oh my gosh, again, I'm like, why am I using this? I'm using it because I like it, right? I'm struggling. These are just, I only have 40 of them. So I hope you're enjoying coming along with me for this mental spiral about using the supplies that I bought for this specific purpose. What was I saying? Oh, I think I'm going to really try to use this for memory keeping. And we'll retroactively fill this out with a highlight of the day. So that is the tentative plan here. And then I'll probably just like decorate these blank spaces. I don't know, maybe put some stickers down. I don't think I need to track anything here, as I have said many times. Okay, this brings me to my to the page, the index tabs. So this is from I got this from Yoseka. So I'm really not sure if I used these the way that I'm supposed to, because some of them were notched on both sides and some of them weren't. It's hard to describe without it, without being able to show you. But I put the numbered ones down here and the other extras here to indicate where the monthly section starts and where the weekly section starts. And over here, I have the daily sections. Yeah, so January, and then this one is at the start of February, so I can get to the monthly daily sections quickly. However, they do not have numbers visible. So did I do that wrong? It's like the numbers are very small. You can see that's a 7. They're kind of hard to see. And they're in the part of the tab that is like on the page, not the actual hanging off. What am I saying? So I think it'll still work, just because I will get used to the idea that, okay, this color is January, this color is February, March, etc. but it's kind of just strange because you can't see the numbers, and then some of them have like repeating colors right next to each other, which I just don't understand why that is. So, okay, where was I? Back to the monthly. Oh yeah. All right, so I'm going to use this as a highlight of the day. Weeklies. I think I will use as time blocking. Oh my gosh. And memory keeping. What is going on with my handwriting? I swear I'm not a sociopath. Okay. So I'm just going to feel this out because I don't think I need time blocking for scheduling purposes, but in terms of being able to reflect on how I'm spending my days, it might be nice to see, okay, you know, every Tuesday and Thursday I was at work for, you know, this amount of time, so that might be why those pages are a little bit emptier or whatever. Okay, time blocking and memory keeping. So then we have the turning a page to the new year. And I think I want to, okay, I'm sorry, I can't continue to use these. They're too beautiful and it does feel like I'm wasting. So I'm just going to write this on a sticky note real quick. This is going to be my goals page. This does feel a little bit repetitive because I did set up the goals page in my common planner. But, you know, it's fine. If there's anything worth repeating, maybe it's hopes and dreams. So, I'm going to do someday, 1 year, 6 months, and 1 month to kind of break it down into, you know, what the big picture vision is for the goal, you know, where I hope to be in a year, where I could reasonably be in 6 months, and in, you know, over the course of the next month, what are the smaller action steps that I can take to get closer to those larger outcomes. Okay. And then I think I'm going to use, I don't really need to put an index note down here because I will remember this. But these daily pages are just going to be not habit tracking. Why did I say that? Just journaling pages. So I might write out my tasks for the day here, my meals for the day up here, and then a big block of just journaling for the rest of the day. I have been journaling. This part is going to really replace what I've been doing in my A6, which is writing every day at the end of the day about, you know, what happened and highlights or lowlights. And so I know that this is a habit that I already have, and I hate how little space I have in this. I shouldn't say I hate it. I mean, I'm still using it, obviously, and I'm enjoying it, but like I can't stand the feeling of my hand kind of falling off the page as I'm writing. It feels very small, and I can only get like, I don't know, it just feels cramped. So I'm really looking forward to making the switch back to this size. Okay, I have never used the back pages in a Hobonichi, and I've used the cousin before, I've used the weeks now, and I've used the A6, and I always just forget that these pages exist. I will probably use this as, okay, no more aesthetically pleasing sticky notes. I can't do it anymore. I'm too much of a cheapskate. So I'm going to save these, even though I promised myself I wouldn't do that. I'm going to use the blank pages here for ink swatching. So testing out, oh, maybe I should use the first page for that so that I won't forget to do it. Well, for now, we'll say I'll use this as my ink swatch page. And I'm not sure, I'm guessing I won't need more than a page or two for that, but I'll just leave that up in the air and feel it out. Then we have the timetable. I really don't know what to do about this. Any ideas, let me know. Hadn't really thought about this one yet. Okay, so this would be good for tracking, but I don't know what I want to do about this one. This might actually be helpful for tracking my credit card debt, because I am in the process of paying off some credit card debt, and maybe I could track sort of my monthly balance here. Might be satisfying to see that on a graph. But then again, it's like I could recreate this on any of the daily pages, so I don't know. Favorites, I think I'm going to just do favorite movies. Or media. Movies and TV. And symbols and icons, these are cute. I haven't actually sat down to read all of these little bits, so I should do that. Okay, words to remember. I'll just say favorite kid memories. And monthly. So I'll aim for one per month, although it doesn't have to be exact, but because there are 12, I'll aim for one favorite memory with the kiddos every month. Oh, this doesn't have the, oh, this is so interesting. So this doesn't have the My Top 100. Why did I think that it did? Oh, it does. Oh my gosh. Okay, I skipped it. I was like, wait, I had a plan for that. Okay. This is going to be my reading list. So I do have I have a reading journal. Sorry, it's so hard for me to talk and write at the same time. I have a journal that I dedicate to, I have my TBRs and my, list of books I haven't finished, and that's where I write reflections on what I've read. But I only read I want to say 40 or less books this year. Last year I read 65, and this year my goal was 100, and I didn't even make it halfway there. This year, 2025, is going to be the year that I read 100 books. And I think that this list will help motivate me. So I'm going to track those here, and then my longer reviews will still happen in my reading journal. Okay, back to, oh yes, kid memories. I think that I might use this to, do I have, let's see, does the weeks have this as well? I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, it does. So I was thinking I could use this to track no spend days, just to see how many days out of the year I managed to not spend any money on things that aren't necessities. But there's literally a page for this in my money tracking weeks. So What's something that I'm trying to do every day? I'll say read to the kids. Besides, I don't really do anything every day, so it's hard for me to think of something that this makes sense for. But this would be really nice to see at the end of the year. Gifts, I'll probably just use this as it's intended and record gifts that I receive or give. And addresses, don't really have any plans for that. I guess I'll just keep a few important addresses in there. Okay, and that covers my plan for the book. So I'm using this pencil board, which I love, even though it's from a different line. I love that the colors, it feels like the colors kind of match a little bit. And then other accessories, I have the Hobonichi photo album for just to catch any ephemera before I have time to glue it down. I also have this envelope. So both of these I got to use with the A6, I think. But I've moved them into this one so that I can continue to use them. So that's it. That's my plan for those are my tentative plans for the Hobonichi Cousin for 2025. I love this planner. I love the way that it feels, and I have missed it since I stopped using it last, I think I last had one in 2022. So I'm really excited to get back into it. And I hope you enjoyed my very long, chatty walkthrough. Yeah, thanks everybody. Bye.